Let's call frickin' Joe. I want to know what's going on with them. Couldn't.
What is it this time?
That
Excuse
story!
me?
Nancy! Hi! Sorry, I thought you were somebody else.
Who'd you think I was?
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Frank.
I thought you were this guy we're doing some work for.
You guys are on a case? That's great.
No, it's not.
Turns out the guy is a bit neurotic.
What does he want you to do?
He wants us to track down his missing laptop. He left it in a restaurant.
Only he keeps calling us.
Yeah, like every 2 minutes.
He's become a real nuisance.
Maybe you should just quit.
Can't.
Why not?
The guy's filthy rich, and if we find that laptop, he said he'd make us filthy rich.
But the real reason we can't quit is he's the son of our mother's best friend.
Yeah, if we quit, we'd never hear the end of it. Uh-oh, we've got another call.
Let him leave a message for the 9 millionth time. So, Nancy, tell us about the ranch.
I think I've heard the actor of Frank before. Not as Frank, but as someone else. His voice sounds really familiar. Let's see. Oh, no, let's not ask them that. That's basically asking for a hint.
The Raleighs aren't here because Mr. Raleigh was bitten by a rattlesnake last night.
Whoa! How bad off is he?
He's still in the hospital, but they think he's going to be okay.
They've got rattlesnakes around there, huh?
This one was in their bedroom. It showed up right after the phantom horse.
Phantom horse?
That's what Mrs. Raleigh said. She hung up before she could explain.
Well, when she explains it to you, be sure to explain it to us.
Right?
Catch you later.
Stay safe.
Watch out for varmints.
Seriously? Ooh, I did not see that before. The Cookhouse. Shadow Ranch. Nice. Let's actually... Ooh. What's this? Ooh, recipes! I want to make, corn fritters. Wait, no, I can't eat corn anymore. Ooh, I definitely want to eat the Shadow Ranch cake. Oh, taco salad. Oh. Okay, my mouth is watering. Vinegar pie? Make a pie crust, line a tin with it, and bake it with... Okie dokie. Sugar, butter, vinegar, flour, 3 egg yolks, water. Interesting. That actually sounds really good. That actually sounds really good. Let's actually talk to this dude. He must be the chef.
Hey, you must be Nancy. I'm the cook, Shorty Thurmond. Welcome to Shadow Ranch. Come on over here and tell me about yourself. You
We're
have
standing
talked
right
to
in
the
front of you.
Raleighs, right?
Beth said something about a phantom horse. Do you know what she was talking about?
Sure do. See, I was just about to crawl into bed last night when all of a sudden this glowing horse comes galloping up outside. It stops and rears and paws, whinnying and snorting. Then it just wheels around and gallops off into the night. It was Dirk Valentine's horse, you know. Now it's a phantom.
Dirk Valentine?
Dirk Valentine was an outlaw around here back in the 1880s. Legend has it he was in love with Frances Humber. She lived right here on Shadow Ranch. Unfortunately, her daddy was the sheriff.
Ooh.
Something tells me this story does not have a happy ending.
Because of him, Valentine was captured and eventually hanged. Ever since, the ghost of his horse has been roaming the desert, cursing whoever
ghost?
sees him with bad luck.
Of his horse. Shouldn't it be Valentine himself? Oh, wait. Considering... Yeah, no, never mind.
What a great story.
Story? All I know is Ed Raleigh sees the horse, and what happens less than 2 minutes later? He gets bit by a rattlesnake. You do the math.
Well,
You
I'd better
are
get going.
superstitious.
Don't be a stranger.
We'll always be a stranger to you. Sorry, I didn't mean to be harsh. I really don't like his voice. Hello?
You talked to the Raleighs?
Yes, I'm supposed to go ahead and have a good time and not worry about Ed, which is a lot easier said than done.
Yeah.
He'll be okay. Getting bit by a rattler's no picnic, but it sounds like he's out of the woods.
Shorty told me about the phantom horse that appeared just before it happened. Did you see it too?
It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Guess you're gonna be asking me a lot of questions, huh?
I'm sorry. Am I bugging you?
The Raleigh said you were a detective.
Oh boy. Come on. A hobby? You know it's more than a hobby.
Their niece, Bess Marvin? She told them that, and she exaggerates.
I'm
She
gonna be
does.
honest with you, ma'am. We were short a couple hands to begin with, and now with the Raleighs gone and everybody on edge over what happened last night, well, this is not a good time to be visiting Shadow Ranch, that's all.
Well, obviously.
How do you think that rattlesnake wound up in the Raleigh's bedroom?
Probably crawled in through a mouse hole sometime during the day and took a nap. Nighttime's when they're most active. Something the
True.
Raleighs found out the hard way.
Has anything like that ever happened here before?
Not since I've been here.
The Raleighs asked me to take something out to Mary Yazie's, but it's in the den in the roll-top desk, which is locked. They said you had the key?
Sure do. They gave me their key ring at the hospital.
Great, thanks.
Awesome.
To get to Mary's shop, just follow the trail that goes northeast out of the corral. Can't miss it. And I should probably warn you, she doesn't like the Raleighs.
How do you know?
It's just the feeling I get when I talk to her, that's all.
I'll let you get back to work.
See you later.
See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. We could go over here, but since we were given the task to get the letter from the roll top desk, let's go ahead and get that done. So this is the inventory. We can open it up by clicking on the tool icon down below. And of course the exit is this. These are actually really interesting, and I'm really glad they did this because we are going to be getting a lot of stuff. So this is the stuff that we can use only by clicking on them, taking them out of the inventory. These are items we can only look at. We can't take them out of the inventory, which is unfortunate. And of course, all is when we get to see all of the acquired items that we've acquired. So we need to get the key, so we click on it. Our hand becomes the key. We can exit out with the key, which is pretty cool. And voila! And we can actually put it back. So let's explore what's on the desk here. Ooh.
The Raleighs sold a trunk full of junk to Mary Yazzie.
Interesting. To Ed and Bet Raleigh, just because you fired me, don't make another mistake and think that you've heard the last of me, because you haven't. We all know that I deserved a second chance. Letting me go without giving me one was just plain wrong. In fact, know what your problem is?
Sounds like this Jane Nash person has it out for the Raleighs.
You don't believe in justice, but see, I do. That's the way my brother and I were raised. Justice will always prevails, although sometimes it needs a little help. You'll see, Jane Nash. Oh boy. So those 3 prongs, I think... Is it possible? Do we already have the stuff to, would these fit? They do. Okay, so let's go ahead and note these colors, because we're going to be needing them for that clock, as I hinted earlier. This is so cool. We're already completing a puzzle before I have to go. Let's see. So red is 12. That teal color, I think it's 2. And yellow is 7. Alright, let's see if that works. Awesome. Okay, so it is... We move it to 12. We rotate it, of course. Let's see. So it's 12, 1, 2. So right here, it is on 6. We're going to be moving it to 7. Yay, we had it right! What's this? Is this the locket? She was MH. Well, perhaps H is Humber? What's the M stand for? Another puzzle! Ooh, it's one of these. Alright. So these are pretty much pressure buttons. We want to make sure we can press all of them down. Nope. Let's try this, this, and this. That was pure luck. Ooh, we have another one. That's a pretty picture. That is really cool.
This doesn't look like it was ever opened.
And you're just gonna open it. Of course.
As usual, things did not work out like I planned. Just when I get everything fixed just right for you to go looking for the thing I hid for you, I go and get myself arrested. But no matter what you hear, nothing is gonna happen to me. I will be fine and we will be together soon, I promise. Meanwhile, you can keep busy by looking for what I hid. Start by using this piece of paper to mark where all the rock pictures are. They will tell you what to do next. Your favorite flowers and the flowers on your favorites, start keeping them in mind too. I will leave a message for you in this here cell, just in case they decide to move me to the jail down in Tumbleweed or something. I like vexing your brain, because when you are thinking real hard, like when you're playing the piano, you are more beautiful than anything in the world.
Aww.
I am sure to be out of here before you find my treasure, but in case I am not, know that it is all yours, and that you are more precious to me than 10,000 treasures put together. 9, 12, 15, 22, 5, 25, 15, 21. Dirk. P.S. I do not and never will hold what your father did to me against you.
Okay, so there could be a chance that Dirk should have been the ghost instead of his horse. Okay. So these numbers are pretty easy to solve, considering there's a space between 9 and 12, and there's a space between 5 and 25. 1 letter, 4 letters, 3 letters. It's pretty easy to translate it. It means I love you. The first time I played this game, I'm like, I wonder what those numbers mean. I translated it, I'm like, oh, that was obvious. So now we can look at this. Ooh. It's another puzzle with petroglyphs at the bottom. Ooh, this is gonna take some time. Let's see. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time. I doubt it, but just in case. Okay, there we go. If we run out of time, I'm just gonna go ahead and let this book play through, because I know what's gonna happen here. This is actually a journal, and we're about to find out who it belongs to. Merle Humber. Oh, so that's what the M stands for.
July 4th, 1882. Got sworn in as sheriff. It was the 4th, so it's like all them celebrations was for me, which of course they weren't. Frances thought up a song and played it on the piano for me.
Frances.
I forget how it went, but it was purty. I'm lucky to have her for a daughter. Hereford Shoup come by with a plant he brung from New York, which he calls Harrison's Yellow. Looked right dead to me, but Frances planted it out back and give it some water, and already it looks to be on the mend. She's 17 and can read and write good and knows her numbers. Hereford's thinking to marry her, but I said she ain't of that mind yet. Hereford Shoup come by with a March 30th, 1883. Frances has got eyes for a young man named Dirk. She says he's from Prescott. Cappy says when she plays the piano, this Dirk makes everyone be quiet so he can hear her good. I ain't never seen her smile like she smiles now. I told her to bring him to the ranch for dinner, but she says he won't come because he is too shy. I wonder if that is the truth. April 16th, 1883. Got a letter from the sheriff over in Phoenix about this Dirk Valentine, who is wanted for robbing 2 banks in a stagecoach. The picture with the letter looked just like Dirk, who Frances is sweet on. When I showed her the picture, she got tearful and run off. Now, Dirk is gone, and she won't say nothing about where he went.
That's a shame.
August 2nd, 1883. Dirk Valentine is robbing banks and coaches and trains all over the territory. Frances says he never ever shoots his gun and only steals from people that already got plenty of money. But that ain't true, because some of them trains he robbed was carrying money, meant to pay miners a hard-earned wages. He is nothing but a no-good, greedy outlaw. But Frances gets real mad when I say that.
Maybe he didn't
I fear
know.
she is still sweet on him, and that she sees him when she knows I am busy, and gets letters from him which she hides from me. September 9th, 1883. Got hold of a note Frances sent to Dirk and saw where they was going to meet. So I got a posse and we caught Dirk, and now he's in jail. The judge is coming next week, and I hear he is a hanging judge, so Dirk most likely ain't long for this world. Frances won't say nothing to me no more, and says she never will again.
Hang on, everyone. The music is a little loud, and I'm just realized you guys probably can't hear him talk, so I'm gonna quickly change the settings for the game. So I will be back in a split second. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue.
September 13th, 1883. Dirk sent a secret letter to Frances, which Mason got hold of and give to me. I locked it up so she won't ever read it. Frances ain't allowed to see Dirk in jail, of course, and if she never sees his letter, maybe she will think he don't like her no more, and maybe she will stop liking him. Frances's ma would have
Jerk.
knowed what to do better than me. I wish she was still alive. September 17th, 1883. They hung Dirk at noon. I thought I would be glad, but I ain't. September 18th, 1883. Frances took Brownie in my big saddlebag and is gone. She ain't told no one where she's going, not even Cappy. But I know she will forget Dirk, and when she does, she will come home because she's a smart gal and will figure out that I did what I'd done for her.
Wow. Pig-headed much?
January 4th, 1884. My sister says her little girl Ellie got a letter that said
Ellie.
Frances went east and was not of a mind to ever return. I hope this ain't the truth, because I miss her something awful.
I really like the
June 11th, 1884. The Harrison's yellow, which Frances said was her favorite flower in the world, is just a pile of brown sticks now. I don't know how to look after delicate things like that, so it is my fault that it died.
I really like the misspellings of the words. Kind of shows how much schooling he got. Because even back then, schooling wasn't very good. Surprisingly.
I ain't seen or heard from Frances in a year. I tell people she's on her way home, but when I look in my heart, I know this is a lie. She will never come back to Shadow Ranch, and it is my fault. I'll just have to find a way to live with it.
That is so sad. And I do apologize if you heard that. My AC kicked in, which it shouldn't have because it's already freezing in this place. Alright. That is so sad. I feel so sorry for him. Well, kinda. He's a bit of a jerk. But it's so sad that she never got his letter. That's so disappointing. So, what I want to do is check this thing. That's pretty cool.
Oh man, no wonder I'm sweating.
Jeez, that is hot. It's over 80 degrees. I'd rather be inside a cool place. You get my meaning. What's this? Cool. Start. Boom, boom. Alrighty then. Well, let's actually check over here. What was over here?
Well, hello there. You got some friends back there?
Oh, Nancy. Seriously?
Hi there. You two aren't too shabby looking either.
That looks like a horse Barbie would ride. Sorry, I went there. Alright, so before we go into here, I think I'll go ahead and cut it off here. So, that is, oh man, that was a lot of info dump. Oh, but we never called Bess and George. Okay, we'll do that and then go into this room next. A lot of info dump just for this game. So, I bid you all farewell. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube!